So what are your plans for next session?
Well, after the brutal session I had during the last 60-day session, and we have a 60 and a 30-day, and the last 60-day session I carried 38 bills, and I think I was near burnout at that period. So I wanted to restrict myself to 8, 10, maybe 12 bills, and I'm up at that level right now, so I don't know what more is going to come at me. There are certain organizations and then my constituents are often asking me if I'll pass a bill that will change a certain law, tweak a certain word in the statute and stuff like that, and I'm always willing to do that for my constituents and for other New Mexicans if they come to me, or organizations. Recycling is an issue that we really need to address. We finally need to get down to, let's take a hard look at recycling and how much it's costing the local and municipal governments and what we can do about recycling. Emergency medical services are underfunded at this time, and I'm working with the EMS folks to do that. We have law enforcement volunteers out there that are not able to issue citations. And although someone carried a bill on that during the last session, it failed, and it failed for a reason, and I finally figured out a way to fix that, so I'll be carrying that bill this time and ensuring that our volunteer mounted patrol, who are commissioned law enforcement officers, are able to issue citations and do similar things. We also have I have 2 military-related bills. One of them is on child custody for those people who are deployed overseas. We want to ensure that their custody rights are protected in the state of New Mexico. And another one is the disposition of remains of veterans and how they're disposed of in the state of New Mexico. We have no clear guidelines on that now, so we really do need to do that. Of course, I'm an advocate for the treatment of PTSD and feel we're not doing enough, so I'll be addressing PTSD issues again this session. There's a lot of things that we can do in the state, and we have an aging Korean and World War II population that we're going to have to take care of, and so we got to make sure that they are taken care of. And there are a number of ways, I think, that we can begin that path to do that. We need to recognize our military families in this state. We need to recognize our working families. So I'll be working some recognitions, some days at the legislature for these people. And domestic violence is another issue that bothers me greatly. And domestic violence is so linked to other things like animal abuse and child abuse. So there is a bill that I'm drafting right now that addresses both child abuse and animal abuse in the same bill. Then I have other constituent requests that I'm working on as well. But basically, if you wanted to boil it right down, I'm working on law enforcement, emergency medical services, veterans, military, recycling, and related issues. I tend to go with